Hello and welcome back to Atrocity's Play Stoneblock. Yeah, quite a lot's gone on since the last episode, and I did do some recording during intermittent periods, but Windows 10, for some reason, decided to corrupt those files. I've done everything I can to try and recover them, but yeah, good old Windows 10 borked me. Anywho, what's been going on since the last video is I did a video on how to get flux-infused armor and stuff. It's not that hard. It's really easy, actually. You just get the flux material, and I'm working on Draconic Evolution right now, as I've killed the Ender Dragon 7 times. Gone and went in, that was another episode, and killed the Ender Dragon, created and killed the Ender Dragon 7 times. But anyways, you make a bunch of flux-infused material and things and whatnot, and get yourself a bunch of flux-infused stuff, and you make some weapons. In this case, I made a bow and the quiver, and then I used the enchantment factories and stuff like that to get my enchantments on it and everything. Again, that was another video, so all total I think I lost 4 videos, and I'm not a very happy camper. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and did a bunch of tweaking and reinstalling. I pulled one of the updates out and let it reinstall just on the up chance that that was causing a conflict. Updated all my video drivers and everything else, and to be honest with you, I still don't know why it does what it does, but if this video hangs, it'll most likely corrupt this video as well. But about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe on the outside 15 minutes into recording, the videos simply hang as they did in episode, I think it was 9, and it just hangs there and hangs there and hangs there, and then eventually comes back to me. So I have to rush through these videos now to try and beat that time frame. But anyways, I've made a couple of armors. These two are identical, but they require different components to make. This was made with fragments, and this was made with something called mystical magic or mystical agriculture. I'll show you real quick over here what these were independently. It was made with this. Gosh darn it! Why do they do that? Mystical or whatever, and then the other one was like with chunks, scale chunks and stuff like that. So, but they're both the same armor, and they allow flight and other things like that. I haven't done them yet. Of course, this is my mana armor, and this is my enchanted diamond armor, and then I have my current armor, which is my flux infused armor, and everything else. Let's go ahead, and as you can see, I've done some floor work. Yay! Went ahead and added the RF teleporter system. And as you can see, there are a lot of people on the system now. Night Home, Deep Dark, Don't Go One. Yeah, don't go there. Steph World, which is just, it's an abysmal world. Don't go there. Top Lek Heck, I don't know. And there was one in here which wasn't labeled, but that was actually a Killer 7's base. And it's Red Lost Cities. Dial once. And his base is coming along really, really nice. It appears to be okay. Hopefully we don't die. We'll find out when we get there. Yeah, here's the bad thing. If you teleport to a world that's... because this is somebody else's dimension. Yep. Died in collapsing world. He doesn't have enough power in this world, so I died. Thank God. Let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I did lose all my experience, but I got to keep my stuff. So, yeah, that's the problem with other people having those worlds. They don't keep them powered, but they do keep them on the network. And that is, I think Steph is doing that. Steph Fab is doing that, and it's a real... Now, I do have a matter booster, destination analyzer matter booster, but it's definitely not working correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and move it into the wall and hook power up to it independently so that I know it is getting... And this destination analyzer should have told me flat out, hey, this world is out of power. So what's happening is I'm not getting the information I need to have in order to make sure that bad things don't happen to me while I'm away. See, it doesn't take power. So that right there kind of scares me. How about this one? It too doesn't take power. Alright, so let's go ahead and double check it. Matter booster doesn't take power. Yeah, that is just really something. So, yeah, I think maybe there might be a bug with RF tools, because these should really be protecting me so that I don't go to a world that does not, that's dangerous, that'll kill me. So yeah, these worlds are not lost cities and all that, and there's RF tools, Dimension 11. So I've died a few times going to those worlds, and I'm pretty sure Steph leaves them on there just so that, yeah, you know, he gets a giggle whenever somebody dies. So he'll log in there and he'll find my gravestone and like, ooh, free stuff. Yeah, not fun. All right, I've been running this for quite a while, and let's go ahead and check here, see how backlogged we are. That's trash stuff. Ooh, we are getting backlogged. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and unbacklog us. I don't know why I'm backlogging. This stuff shouldn't be in here. It should be in here. And that's plugged up. Okay, so we got to turn this off. We're just gonna actually, let's see here real quick. No, we're not backlogged up completely yet, so we're okay. I'll just go and sort this up here and try to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I lost my computer's auxiliary power backup, or UPS, uninterrupted power supply. It just up and died on me for no reason, and it's brand new. I just got it from Costco like 6 months ago, and I opened it up, and the thing was to pull. It's a, you know, don't open those up unless you know what you're doing, because the capacitors in those things will hold a charge for up to 6 months, even if the battery's dead. You can literally kill yourself from the electrical charge in one of those things. That being said, I opened it up to pull the battery out, assuming the battery was bad, and the thing was so full of dust. I mean, literally, I broke a vacuum cleaner out and vacuumed out a big handful of dust. So, yeah. So I went through and I checked all my other battery backups, and every one of them was filled with dust. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyways, the dust got in there and it shorted out the circuit board and collapsed it basically ruined the thing. The battery's still fine. So I stuck it in an older version that uses the same battery, and it's currently, you know, it's an emergency system for a lamp. If we lose power, you just flip the lamp on and it runs off the battery backup. But yeah, that kind of sucked. So I took it back to Costco and said, hey, what's up? And they're like, well, we need a battery for it. So I put the old battery from the defective unit, from the battery that had gone bad into it, and they gave me a new one. So, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet to hook it up, because I always keep a spare. They're not cheap. They're $150. So I paid $150 for it originally. Now they're on sale for $99. So yeah, take it or leave it, is what it is. So these are all okay armor. So let's go ahead and dump in some of this stuff here. Then we'll go through it and pull out all the good armor and whatnot. But yeah, it's just a PSA. If you got a battery auxiliary backup, make sure that you occasionally split the case a little bit. Be very, very, very careful, and of course, take all the dust out of it. So I learned the hard way, and they are not cheap to replace. Thankfully, the one that went out was a new one and was covered under its original warranty. So, but told them what happened. It was full of dust and shorted out, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And told them I swapped out the battery, and they're like, "That's okay, it's a good idea." So they were pretty cool about it. Go ahead and grab some more stuff here. Not all stores will be as cool as the one that I have, so just keep that in mind too. Again, I don't recommend you open the case unless you know what you're doing. Just don't do it unless you know what you're doing. Period. Don't try this at home, kids. There's a reason they tell you not to do it at home, because a lot of times that means some bad shit might go down, and you might end up frying your little precious fingers, and mommy won't be happy. If you've ever been electrocuted, and I have, it's not fun, so don't do it. It is not fun at all. It may not cause you a lot of problems now, which it will, but later on in life, the damage you do as a kid comes back tenfold for payback. It sits back, it's like, yeah, you think you got away with it, didn't you? Yeah, you just wait till you're 40, take your eyesight, till you're 50. Remember that bad knee you had, that knee you popped when you were a teenager? Yeah, I'm coming for it next. Oh, you didn't brush your teeth as a little child. Oh, yeah. Everything you do has a price. You may not pay it right away, but you are going to pay something for it later on, which truly, truly sucks. Because a lot of times when that bill comes due, you ain't got the cash to cover it. You done wrote a check you can't cover. But I wrote this check back when I was 8. Yep, well, it's due now. Pay up. Anyway, so this is what I've been doing with all my armor and stuff like that, is I just been dumping it in here. I went to the manual dump system because I got so sick and tired of having to come in here and sort out all this crap. They got all this other crap in here, and what I'll do with it is I thought I had hooked it up, but I didn't do it yet. I thought I'd hooked it up to a thing. All I have to do is hit a button and it goes into the trash can, but I didn't do that. I got distracted. That's what happens to me when I play. I get easily distracted. I think I started getting diamonds for somebody. I went and set up the I want that. I went and got a bunch of diamonds and pulled out a bunch of diamonds from the network, or from the loot farm here, and took them over to somebody and was looking at their place. They were doing some nice interior modeling. So I won't tell who that is because I haven't asked their permission to show their base or talk about their base. So yeah, best I not say whose base it is. Ladies, it's okay to talk about it. Just I don't want to show it unless they give perms for that. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and dump this stuff off here. Now with Draconic Evolution, it's actually I'll go ahead and keep that powder because I might actually need the powder. I haven't done any enchantment on the sword yet, so the sword's still just a standard sword. But with Draconic Evolution, oops, I just had it up. Okay, I'm not really sure exactly where to go with it. Now, I like the chest, the Draconic chest, but it requires fusion crafting to create. So fusion crafting would most likely be our first step to get into it. So we'd have to make these guys. In order to make these guys, we're going to need more than we have of these. And they're not that expensive to make. I just need to get some gold. So, do we have any gold? We have 3 bars of gold. So we got to go over here and, ooh, maybe we have some gold in here. No gold in there. How about gold in here? Yeah, you've got some gold in there. Oh, tangent. I expanded the lava fabrication by 6 more of these things, and it dawned on me that I didn't have half of these plugged in, so I was actually not producing as much lava as I needed. And the reason for that is I also expanded the power system. Talk about tangents. This was another video, and I worked through, this was the last video, and of course it was corrupted, but I went through here and I set up these steam engines, and I got the idea from being over at Lady's base when I took the diamonds over to her and the person that plays with her. They had set up, they have a really nice base going, by the way, so they had steam going, and it looked like it was giving them enough power because they were filling one of those big draconic power balls. I mean, it was probably tier 5 or 6. The thing was huge. And I was like, oh, I gotta do that. So what I did is you make your magma crucible, or magma dynamos like these, magmatic dynamos like these, and as you can see, they're all bumped up to resonant. So I also had to get all the resonant material, and that's not that hard. I'll walk you through that real quick as well. But anyways, you put these augments in it. You put the augment boiler conversion, and then I put in some speed augments so that I can put out 6,000 RF of steam. And then it goes into the steam dynamo, which has this augment right here in it. And you have to have that augment or it won't work. And then it takes steam and it generates RF. And then the RF goes into the system. And in theory, all the RF goes into here. And as you can see, because I'm also running a digital miner in the mining or the deep dark, that it's actually putting energy in there, quite a bit of energy in there. Now, I'm thinking my limitation or my bottleneck now are these energy pipes, and I need to upgrade these. So I will eventually upgrade all of these to the next level. Also, I had 50 million in here, and I'm down to 16 million. I also have lava coming in from the nether through a mechanism pump, which is probably getting close to being completely out of power by now. Boy, it is wrecking the nether. But the nether gets reset every so often, so I'm not too worried about wrecking the nether. And ranged pumps is not in this mod pack. These were empty, but they're getting filled up, 16, 16. And I'm kind of wondering if I'm actually producing enough lava at this point. But this barrel's full, and these have only been on here. This one's full, so yeah, I'm producing lava. Not a lot of lava, but quite a bit of lava. The power of the sun. So yeah, he's been pretty busy getting stuff. But anyways, look here real quick. What I did is I created a couple of these items. These things here, reservoir, signal and reservoir, and upgraded them. And I took a bunch of like redstone, glowstone, and ender pearls, and I came over to these right here, the magma crucible, and you put redstone or glowstone or ender pearls in here, and it converts it into a liquid and transfer it to here. And then you can transfer it into buckets, or you can transfer it into those containers. I transferred it into the containers because they hold way more than a bucket, and they allow me to come over to a crafting station and place them in a crafting station along with whatever dusts or ground ores are required. And the case of redstone flux, it's gold, silver, and redstone. Liquid lead redstone gives you flux powder, and then you run flux powder and sand through the induction smelter, and it gives you the ingot. And the same thing for this right here. And I think this is tin and silver, and then luminous is silver and tin, or lead and silver, or something like that, to get luminous ingots. And I don't remember why I needed luminous ingots, but I have them now, so I needed them. And then of course my other ones down here, which I'll probably never need again unless I lose my bow or something, or I make another set of armor for somebody who comes on or whatnot. But yeah, let's go ahead. Oh crap, I was going to undo that darn thing too, so tangents this way. But yeah, I definitely need to up my power system, so I want to get into Draconic Evolution and get into RF tools and build my own DIM that basically has a crap ton of plutonium and yellowite in it, and then all I'll do is go in there and mine up a bunch of that, and I'll run a big reactor. So let's go ahead and unplug this, because most of this is going to go in the garbage anyways. Ooh, I wanted a couple of those, and I wanted a couple of those. Go ahead and toss this right here into the trash. Yeah, I could. Feather Falling 3. I'll show you real quick how the enchantment factory works too. I don't need any of this stuff. Okay, so we're all unplugged now. Let's go ahead and throw all this stuff in here. I didn't want to put that in there. Put that in there. There we go. The reason I wanted a couple of these was because I wanted to see what the power through here is. Machine buffers, storage, conduit storage. Average output 5 seconds. Okay, so we're definitely pushing power. That's the limitation, is that thing's just not getting enough power. I'm not putting enough power through it, so go ahead and put that back in there. And I want a couple more armor stands before I put those back into the filter to garbage system there. But yeah, you come over to this way. There, I put a couple of the quantum stuff. These are actually kind of neat. I don't know what mod makes them, but quantum storage. But yeah, they actually hold quite a lot, so go for it. Anyways, you come over here and you have your enchantment system here. I'll go ahead and just pull the stuff out of here. And you come over here, and I have 3 books left. Now I want Feather Falling 3 and Fire 1. They're useless to me. But see, that one's absolutely useless. But Feather Falling's a good one to have. So this one will get recycled. And then the boots can either be used again or recycled. Power 3, for example, on the bow is okay, but I have enough of them, I don't need them. Another power 3. Okay, no, as you can see, there is no more books, so I need more books. But if you want to enchant something, say I want to enchant the gold boots and that. Now we have multi-jump and punch 2 and power 4. So we want to keep these 2, and we want to keep that one, we want to bin that one, and we keep that one. So let's just grab one of these books here and throw it into that thing, because why not? Anyways, that's how you do it. And then of course you take the item that you want to enchant and you put it up here, and let's see if there's anything in here that we can. Yeah, we'll add withering to the sword, because it's, you know, it's a good offensive thing to have. If it can enchant it, it will enchant it. If it cannot go on the sword, it won't go on the sword. And again, keep in mind, some of it might actually be power, might actually be lag. Let's try poison tip 3, see if that'll go on there. You can give it a second. It might be lag it's causing it. Okay, nope, power tip doesn't go on there. Sharpness does. Fire protection. I thought I had fire aspect on here as well somewhere. Or flame. We'll try flame. See if flame will go on there. Flame won't go on there. So it's stuck to sweeping edge, sharpness, knockback, things like that. So power goes for bow, protection, XP boost. Well, XP boost should go on there. Let's see if the XP boost will go on there. Yes, see, XP boost goes on there. But that's how I enchanted my armor and stuff like that. So I'm not going to strip those, so I'll stick those in there for right now. And that's pretty much how you do your enchantments. And of course, as you can see, the green goo is coming from the mob farm, and it uses here. Now there's two types of essence. There's that green goo essence, and then there's the essence that I use up here, which is in those green barrels, to make this stuff, blizz powder. And what I have going on here is this guy makes snowballs, and I'm going to go ahead and deactivate him because most likely he's full up here. See, crap ton of snowballs, and it goes up into this fluid transfuser, which takes essence and combines it to make blizz powder. Now, it doesn't just need snowballs. I can make other types of powders using this as well. But, you know, I think basalt or that brown powder combined with nitrate gives me some sort of powder and stuff that I'll need later on. So I'll need another one of those for that as well. But as you can see, I let it go for a while, and I ended up with a lot of extra stuff. So I'm good to go for that for a good time bit. I went ahead and upgraded the power cells to the signal inversions and whatnot, and I consider myself pretty lucky. And as you can see, we're doing this again. Oh, I also got a magnum torch, which doesn't really work. Okay. But, yeah, let's go break some random stuff real quick here. And my mind is trying to figure out what I want to do with it. Okay, you see that? I actually threw a teleporter. See if I can actually grab one here and see if it works, how it works. Let's try that again. So we're going to go over there. So that's how that works. Oh yes, I also set up a bonsai farm. Again, after I visited Lady's base, she had bonsai trees, and I was like, oh, those are kind of nice. And they're nearly full up. So, yeah, when they get full, they should just grow and stop, which is kind of nice and everything. So what I'm going to eventually do here is I'm going to remove this garden. I'm going to have a separate area, a 9x9 set up for the random stuff, and I'll probably just like have a row on one side and it grows, and like I can run through and knock it all over, and then a hopper will pick it all up for me. But that way I don't have to worry about sorting it manually. It'll each have its own spot to go in, but which is nice. No, I want that right there. I get a lot of extra dyes and things that I don't normally get in plants that I don't normally get by doing it the other way. So sugar, obviously, goes down here. The blaze rod goes here. Ender IO stuff goes up here. I did get some ender bows, dark bows, but they're now sorted. And rabbit hide, I don't know why anybody would want rabbit hide. You know, furry little rabbits. You know, who wants to hurt the furry little rabbit? Every winter we have like 10,000 rabbits from the summertime outside. They bounce all over hell and back. The cats get so sick of eating rabbit that they don't even hunt they don't even hunt rabbits anymore. But the coyotes, oh boy, do the coyotes come around and just go hog wild for those rabbits. If you've ever heard a coyote scream, it sounds like a woman screaming for her life. And when they scream, you know, at the middle of the night, it'll wake you up. And usually what they're doing is they're signaling, hey, I found a bunch of rabbits. Let's eat some rabbits. So we get coyotes around here around this time of year for about 2 weeks till they thin the rabbit herd out, rabbit population out, and then they disappear. We hope they disappear, because if they eat all the rabbits, then they start coming for the cats and the neighborhood dogs, and yeah, we don't like that. But they're not nice puppies. Right, so we're up in riding bikes up in the woods, and one of the bikes broke down, so we're fixing it, and one of the kids that were riding with us sees what he thinks is a puppy, and he goes, puppy, 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 and he takes off to go get the puppy, and we're all like, that ain't no puppy, that's a bear cub. My brother takes off because he's the fastest runner of all. He runs up and grabs the stupid ass 12-year-old. This kid was so dumb. He eventually grew up and went in the military, and they made him a cook because it was the only job he could do. And then he screwed that up. Puppy, puppy. We're all, stop, stop, stop. Because, where there's a baby cub, there's a mama bear. This is a little black bear cub, but yeah, still it was funny. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much where we're at on this one. Can't tell you I've done anything else other than I've got my little thing going here doing chant stuff, or no, in power stuff, and I've empowered a couple of the RF batteries, and that's pretty much about it. And again, where have I been? I've been, of course, in the deep dark. Actually, I don't want to go through that. That portal takes forever. I had to go check my mechanism machine out to make sure it's still doing its job, or if it disappeared on me. So let's go real quick there, dial once, and then step on through. Now this thing should not run out of power. Theoretically, it should not run out of power. Okay, the delay we're experiencing is server lag. And that seems to be a bit of a problem lately, so... Are we clear? Yeah. How are we doing on power? Well, better grab some coal from this and stick in there real quick. I need to put a hopper and a chest on that as well. But yeah, she's still going pretty good here. Oh, she's full up. That means the thing in the back is full up as well. But mainly I came over here because I'm looking for, not copper, but grab that one here, the draconium, obviously. Anything else I specifically needed? Let's see what we got back here. Yeah, I'll get rid of all this black quartz. I'll just go ahead and bin all that black quartz because I'm never going to use it. And the bidium I won't ever use either. But what do we have in here? Oh. What can we do with you? I'll move you to there, and then I'll just stick you right there. There we go. That was I got that from doing that random. There, grab that other block of quartz. All right, we'll leave that going again, and she has room now to start filling up with some other stuff. Come over here real quick and pump you in here. One thing I've noticed that when I go to the end and I kill the dragon, which I've done a few times now, when I come back, if you don't go through the portal, everything gets desynced, so you have to relog. If you use the RF Tools teleporter, or if you use return home /home, or any of the other teleportation things. But if you do use the portals to go home, you end up in the fire, the lava lake that is up in the void above us. So, because it is full up all the way up to that, so it puts you in the next spot it can, which is up in the void. And it's not a good place to be. So, yeah. But so far, coming back from the other DIMMs using RF Tools isn't a problem. Just a problem coming from the end is an issue. So I think it's a bug with the end. So keep that in mind if you end up going to the end and you use the portal. A, you could very easily end up on fire coming back, or B, if you use another teleportation system coming back, you could theoretically be desynced and have to relog. So the rest of these I'm just going to go ahead and bin them, because why not? I can get more later if I need it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put those dragon eggs away. Did I have a dragon head in there? No, it's a stair. Go ahead, drop those. And yeah, I already put the draconic stuff up there. I guess I could go ahead and set up a, dragon egg generator thing, but yeah, why bother? Why bother? Anyways, trophy wall. We've got a slime here. Sometimes they do things. So, whoa, check it out. Doing that broke my stance. Huh. Wow, well, crap. That was unexpected. Truly, that was truly unexpected. Another bug. That should not do that. That explosion should not. This is a grief-free zone. Very interesting. Okay, well, lesson learned. Anyways, thanks for watching. I made one of these. I have no idea what to do with it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.